what actions made by Louis Riel made him an important figure in political view. So for this, how it says what's still remembered today, I decided to, how there's Louis Riel Day in February. That's kind of interesting because obviously if he was important in political view, he would have his own day. Yeah, so I think we can add that. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so we can say that. Well, wait, what's your question again?
Mine was, were there any alternatives instead of hanging Muriel? So I'm trying to change it up.
Yeah, change it.
So how did his death kind of impact the relationship between the French and the English?
Yeah, that's good.
And then I can also talk about were there any other ways they could have
punished him, basically. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Well, the guiding question behind the unit is, was Confederation successful? So a lot of different things that happen, and depending on the perspective of the people involved, you could see it as being an example of regress or of progress. So the thinking concepts come involved because we're looking at the concept in this case of change and continuity. So what things have changed, what themes have developed, and can we look at them as progress or regress? Whether you're looking at provinces entering Confederation, at the development of the railroad, which from some perspectives you might see as being progress, or of course the history of treaties and the treatment of First Nations people, the alienation of the French as examples of regress. And then at the end of the unit, students are going to then compare some of those topics and themes to what's happening in Canada today. Their cartoons will be about whether they see progress or regress from those times to current times.
My inquiry question was about the comparison between present-day Mounties, which is 2015 RCMPs, to the Mounties in the past, which is 1873 Northwest Mounted Police. I learned that the Northwest Mounted Police had so many roles to play than the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The Northwest Mounted Police had to contain the whiskey trade, enforce agreements with the First Nations, establish law and order, assist in the settlement process, and assure the welfare of immigrants. On the other hand, the RCMPs were only responsible for federal law enforcement in all provinces and territories, organized crime, and etc. I also learned that the Northwest Mounted Police changed into the Royal Northwest Mounted Police in 1904, and then changed to Royal Canadian Mounted Police in 1920, and remained the same until today, which is 2015. Who knows what's yet to change in our history?
So back in 1878, which I have right here, Canada said this thing called the national policy, which pretty much kept American goods out of Canada and any other foreign goods. Because of that, it forced the United States to leave Canada as a trading partner and find other countries such as China, India, or even Japan to trade with. But they weren't getting as much profit with them because they knew Canada was really good. And as you can see, it's more dark here and lighter here because it was dark times for them. So later on, Canada got rid of it, the national policy, and they set up something called free trade. And that gave America another chance to trade with Canada, which is why it's lighter here. So America left all the countries that they were trying to trade with over here. And after they left them, they came back with Canada. And as you can see, all the bills here, there were less bills here. And as they got back, the bills increased, which means they got more profit. And because of that, we're really good trading partners today, rather than.
So how does that show change in continuity?
That shows change in continuity because we have free trade now, and because of free trade, we can trade pretty much anything we want with them, which is why we're one of the best trading partners, I guess, in the world, and we also have a lot of peace with them.